what the fuck? Yeah! Welcome everybody to this week's edition of the Kentucky Hot Brown Boys. I am your host, Jerry Saylor. As always, in the studio with us, he is my right-hand man. He sits on my left side, the man controlling what you see, the leopard sloping motherfucking Dusty B.
What up, folks? How the fuck y'all doing?
Feeling a bit loose tonight.
Yeah.
Could be the Reds' wicked fucking black cherry ale. Maybe it's just I'm ready to have a good fucking time.
You like that black cherry song?
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't introduced your new nickname.
No. I am now the Bargain Bob of podcasting. Yes, that is me, folks. Bargain Bob of podcasting. You may be asking yourself, well, who the fuck's Bargain Bob and what the fuck's he got to do with fucking podcasting?
It is this guy you see right here.
That is that guy. I mimic my whole lifestyle after this guy. If you're still curious as to who Bargain Bob is and the whole mystique behind him, just do yourself a favor and Google search Bargain Bob's 1 Minute in Heaven. That's all you need. It's all you need to figure out who the fuck Bargain Bob is and why he's such a staple in this show. That's right. The man behind the sounds, making the funny sounds over here.
That's me.
He's not really chubby anymore. He's always been super friendly, but to us, he is chubby friendly.
Hey, boys.
Gonna cut to the picture, making funny sounds. Chubby
Boom, boom,
friendly.
boom.
Yeah, so we spent a little bit of time this week trying to spruce things up for you, give you some more visuals and whatnot, give you some more sounds, all that good stuff. Trying to make this video the best that we possibly can. We got a new, I guess you'd call it a segment on the show we're going to do tonight.
Oh, yes, we do.
We got a
I'm very excited for
new
that.
segment. We've been talking about this for a while. I don't think we've ever really talked about it on the show.
Do I know what it is?
Oh, yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
sitting by it.
Yeah. I gotcha. I'm here.
But we'll get to that here in just a little bit. Right now, I'd like to take a moment and introduce our guest here. I guess I really don't know.
You don't know my name.
I mean, I know your name is Tyler Haggard, but
Well, not bad.
it's all good.
Hey now.
But I couldn't really think of a way to introduce you here. We're having.
There you go. You're good. There we go.
My finger's
Sorry,
slipping.
Hey, yeah.
There you go.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm hanging out.
I'm fucking lost, y'all. Something was happening here with our YouTube thing.
Yeah, we had a little technical malfunction. No problem there.
I had to get him to scoot down a little bit because he was off camera.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
But yes.
Yes.
I called you Tyler Haggard. It's Tyler Maggard, actually.
It's okay. That's
Yeah.
that's what we were talking about on our last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Scum.
So what's been going on with you, Tyler, since last time we saw you? It's been a couple months since we saw you.
Pretty much not jack shit.
Right on.
Pretty much just, if you remember what happened when I was here, that is exactly what's happening right now. Except with less tax money. So, yeah.
Fair enough. It is tax season. You guys filed your taxes yet?
I have not.
No?
I got W-2s coming from 3 fucking places. So I got a while.
Hopefully you've already gotten them back by now.
I haven't.
They're by law. I think they're supposed to get them to you
one I
by
was
January
expecting to
31st.
not get back, I have not got back yet, which you could probably take a guess which one that is.
I can take a guess.
Yeah.
That explosive job.
Yeah.
State?
No, they're from a place I used to work at.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just up and quit one day,
Okay.
and we were like, fuck this, I'm done.
I proudly have already done my taxes. They've been submitted. I know how much I'm getting.
Well, you don't have a job.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, how much you getting back for not having a job? Because I want to know here.
Well, between the wife and I, we've done our taxes already.
How much you getting back, bro?
I mean, is it okay to talk financials
I
on
wouldn't.
this show?
Somebody come rob your ass.
In a
so-
vague sense, yes.
In a vague sense,
Shake your head
answer
if
his
you get
question.
over $7,000. Damn.
But yeah, hey, you guys need to get on that, man. Tax season.
What,
man.
having kids?
Well, I mean, you can get money back having kids. Yeah,
I know,
that's
man.
for
You
sure.
Stop.
you get a shitload of money when you got kids. Man.
Oh yeah, you get a lot of money. That's for sure.
You can't. Too bad you can't claim your dogs and cats because we'd be fucking claiming three
I'd-
cats and 2 dogs.
I'd be
man.
claiming a lot of shit myself.
Yeah. You know you could write off $3,000 in losses from like if you played the stock market.
Oh yeah. I think you told me that last
Like,
week.
That's
Yeah.
fucking cool. Like guy I work with told me that, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, that's fucking awesome. That's balling.
Hey, I want to address this right off the bat here.
What's up?
You guys remember Bob Saget from last week?
Yes.
Came on and
Oh,
was
is he on now?
spouting some shit. Yeah, he's already
He's already spewing some troll and racist shit, right?
commenting some Hitler shit. Yeah,
gosh.
saying like we
Jesus.
need Hitler on the show. Put Hitler on the show right now. Let me tell you something, Bob Saget. You can go fuck yourself. All right. We didn't appreciate your shit last week. You
What
got a
is
few
Bob
chuckles out of it. I don't know who the fuck Bob Saget is.
Just troll.
But he can just, take his fucking trolling ass, get the fuck off our page. Hey, funny enough, we're talking about Bob Saget. Somebody actually named Adolf Hitler.
Jesus.
This dude's got
Christ.
like 10 accounts, man. He's like, hold up, let me pull my other YouTube account here and log in.
Yeah. So Adolf Hitler said, "Glad to see people are still carrying on my beliefs." Yeah. Well, take that shit fucking somewhere else. We're not about that shit, man. Go fuck
No,
yourself.
get out of here.
Hit me with that Trump line.
Okay. It's coming.
I don't know why I got the edited version,
Yeah, well.
but it still works. Yeah, so take your fucking shit and get the hell off our page.
I like that
I was
one.
going to drop it
Just the beat, yeah.
in.
So you saw today. Well, today was a big one. They've been a lot of people have been a lot of candidates have been throwing their name in the hat for the 2020.
Oh yeah,
race.
there's a fuck ton of people.
Yeah, there's a fuck ton, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
saw
all
Cory
Democrats,
Booker,
though,
Cory
right?
Booker threw his name in today.
Did you say booger?
Yeah, that too. Booker. Cory Booker threw his name in today. and
I have
was, like,
no
kinda
fucking
like a
clue who
big
that
deal.
is.
He's a junior senator, I think, from junior senator from New Jersey.
There
Black.
was there was something that I saw the Starbucks CEO guy.
Yeah, he's a
He's
fucking
supposed to
rich
be.
bastard, though.
Okay, now this guy must be switching up his fucking account. It says I'm with Jerry. It says when's our wedding date, Jerry?
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Yeah, this dude's just I don't know. If it's somebody different, I hate to insult you, but it's got to be the same fucking
dude's
guy.
good,
trolling.
man.
Yeah, this guy is good.
Pro troll.
He's no Johnny Kook.
No.
If
It
Johnny,
could be him.
I don't think
I don't think it would be him,
Kook
no.
would be doing
No.
that shit.
We need Kook. We need Kook in that. We need Johnny Kook to be our administrator for our YouTube stream. We
Yeah.
need you to be like Johnny
Wait,
Kook.
it-
Tune on Fridays, be our administrator for our YouTube stream.
Yeah.
Like, because he'd shut that shit down.
Oh, he totally would.
Yeah.
He totally would.
Like we give him all the rights to like, hey, shut that shit down.
Yeah. I don't know if you can ban people from
Oh, you could ban people
from on this.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We can put users in timeout. What kind of
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
what kind of fucking
That's-
snowflake shit
now
is
I was
that?
gonna say, that's shit right there.
We can actually make people moderators on here. I did not know we could do
Yeah,
that.
so like if like we wanted to, if like Kook was able to join like every Friday, be like dude, be our like administrator, we could just fucking have you like deal with it.
I don't know. I'm gonna ignore the comments here for a little while.
Okay.
That's cool.
As long as
We'll
it's
talk about
this.
other
Shit.
shit. Yeah.
So let's do our thing. We'll just if we see something.
So, but yeah, I saw the Starbucks CEO guy or ex-CEO guy.
Yeah.
And people are like, if you want Trump to fucking win, let this guy fucking run because ain't nobody gonna fucking
Right, because
vote
he's
for
one
this
to
guy.
run as a third party, too. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, it's a third party.
Which will
guy.
absolutely divide the votes, and then he might get somewhere, but he's not going to get to the top, and one of the others are going to win because they voted
Yeah.
Right.
for them.
Yeah, third party votes never like the libertarian never get.
It just
sucks 'cause I'm
splits the vote.
Libertarian, man. I'm always like, man, there's some decent libertarian candidates out there. They don't get nowhere. Crazy, man.
Nowhere. It just seems like, as much as everybody talks about having a third party,
It's just bullshit.
yeah, you would
It's just
think,
there
you would
to be
think,
there.
yeah,
Well, I
you would
mean,
think
it-
people would actually go out and vote for the third party.
Right, but even if they do, because
They usually turn into Republicans.
the majority of the population is one side or the other.
Right.
There is a strong movement for a third party, but even
not
that
strong
amount
enough.
won't be enough.
Yeah.
Right.
So whereas they would vote for the Democrat, say like if it was against Trump, right?
Right.
They would vote for the Democrat, but because they don't like them, they vote third party.
Yeah.
That
Those
just
votes
takes away the
totally
votes from the person that actually has the capability
You know
Yeah.
what party I
to take
miss?
out Trump.
The Whig Party. It took some dudes some balls to wear some wigs, man.
Well, when the parties first started, pretty much Republicans and Democrats were pretty much split around reverse.
yeah, they
Right.
were
Yeah.
opposite. They were flip flops.
Right.
Exactly.
A
Names
Republican
fix it.
was liberal and
yeah,
Democrat was,
yeah, exactly. And so the Democrats were not caring to the poor, and the Republicans were not caring to the rich. It was the vice versa.
Yeah.
And so basically, the only way to fix anything is to find out a whole new.
Yeah, just break it down.
Exactly.
Start the fuck over.
Yeah, there's no way that it's going to work in this system that we have, and the whole idea of socialism and capitalism
Yeah.
is just ideals that are never going to actually work in real life.
Well,
Right.
why have a president? What the fuck's the point? It's so old school. It's like, why have one person? I like a parliament like in the UK, man. Like that's perfect because it's
Yeah.
like a group of people. They all vote on one thing. It's basically kind of like a Congress, but not as big, and everybody just votes on stuff. And if they don't,
I
like
mean,
it,
really, all we need is a Congress anyway. We don't need
Pretty
one
much,
guy making all
yeah.
the fucking decisions.
Congress, well, House and Congress, of course, they have to like House has to vote on something, and Congress has to approve it. And if Congress approves it, it goes to the president. The only thing president could do, like I said, is a fucking
Executive order?
So
Yeah.
that's like the only
Obviously, you
real
can't do
powerful thing.
jack shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And what sucks about the third party thing is that we're now getting like the Democrats are much more socialist
It's about to swing the other way.
and the Republicans are much more capitalist.
Yeah.
And so so the person that would be a good Democrat is going to be like a Bernie Sanders or the Cortez chick who has
Don't say that.
No,
She's not
but-
going to be good.
but see, like if there was a third party, they could take that fucking
Yeah,
spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
So,
she ain't
but-
running for president anyways.
Right, but they get so much heat that they
Yeah.
end up on the Democratic ticket, and that gets us the shitty
And
people
believe
in
it or
office
not,
that we have.
Bernie Sanders is actually considered more of an independent than Democrat.
Right, but because he's trying to
Because
become
he wants to
president,
become president, he'll run Democrat.
Right.
Yeah.
instead of running the
It's
party
like-
that he
it's
should.
like Rand Paul, he's actually more libertarian leaning than anything, but he'll run a Republican ticket so he can get in, just so he can get somewhere.
Right.
Whatever, man. Politics, bro.
Exactly.
You over there, Joey? You alright, dude?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm
That's
just,
what I was gonna say.
just hiding the fucking users and
So,
stupid
like,
bullshit.
did this dude have like 30 super accounts? that are just
I
spamming
guess,
that shit?
man. I don't
You
know.
just pissed off the wrong troll, man. Wrong fucking podcast.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking go away with that shit. Fucking annoying. Post something fucking relevant. Crying out loud.
Told you, man. You should just ignored it.
Oh, I did.
Well, I meant
What?
like just don't even
In
give us
general?
10 seconds of glory.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come back out with another fucking account here in a minute. Shit.
It'll be like
Fuck this
God.
guy.
And like Hitler and the devil all in the same chat room.
It says there's 5 people watching here. If the other 4 people would fucking comment on something, that'd be great. Nope,
But-
now we're back down to 4, not 5. I guess maybe he took his 5. I don't know. Fuck him. So anyway, I wanted to ask you guys: have you guys seen this? This guy, his wife was dying. She had some horrible fucking disease, and she was dying. Like she was at home, I guess, in hospice care or some shit. She's fucking dying, and the guy threw her a methed out death party.
And you would think that this is like a 20 or 30-year-old couple.
No,
No, they're not.
well, they could be if they're fucking doing meth. But this dude looked like
He was next.
almost like Skeletor.
Yeah.
You know, his fucking mugshot was just hideous.
He looked
Yeah.
like that dude from Ripley's Believe It or Not. They could put his chin, his bottom lip, like
Over his nose?
Yeah.
That's what he looked like.
He did look like
He looked like
it.
some fucked up weird dude.
I
But,
didn't hear about this. What is it?
so basically, this dude's wife was dying. She had
Yeah.
some fucking disease. I don't know what it was. I didn't read too much into it. But she had some horrible fucking disease. She was dying.
Right.
And he threw her like a fucking meth death party. like basically
Death party. That's awesome.
death party. Basically, that's exactly what it was. He bought a bunch of fucking meth
Right.
and brought it home, and his fucking got his wife all
Dude,
fucking high.
I bet that house was clean as fuck.
I would say so.
Man.
But did she die?
Oh, yeah, she died.
That
She
night?
died of like meth
I don't-
overdose or just of like the disease?
I don't know. I just heard she died.
I bet it was
Hours
an
later.
overdose, bro.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's probably the way she wanted to go, right?
That's probably right. And
Right.
who are we to deny
Right,
somebody the
right.
way they want to go?
Yeah.
you
And that's
know?
why I think that in certain circumstances that should certainly be a way to go.
Like
right?
doctor assisted
Yeah.
suicide?
Well, just to be able to choose.
Yeah, Dr. Kevorkian is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Have you ever
blank-
seen that movie with Al Pacino?
Yeah.
He was playing Dr. Kevorkian. It's pretty fucked up, but if you think
Yeah.
about it, like, really,
Because there's a lot of terminally ill people out there that are going to die. That are in a lot of pain. That have
yeah.
no quality
And-
to life
and
at all.
Who are you to say, like, if you are in that amount of pain
Yeah.
or anything
What you
like
can't
that?
do or what you can't use, you should just be able to fuck off. Because if you're
Like,
that
to
much pain,
me,
you're gonna die, you do whatever the fuck
if
you
I
want.
just couldn't
Right.
see
Yeah.
or anything, I would just want to kill myself. Like, not to be offensive to anybody, but I'm just saying, like, I would just end it right
So, like,
there.
if you lost one of your senses, which one would you rather lose?
Anything but sight.
Yeah.
You could be deaf.
Yeah.
No way, dude. I
Well-
can't be deaf. I'm in music, bro.
Yeah.
I can't
You
lose
can't
that.
see.
I already watch everything with subtitles anyway.
Really?
You got
Yeah.
me into that many moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if I had to lose one, I'd say taste.
Taste?
Yeah.
Taste would be where it's at.
I would do taste.
I'll try.
Do it. Close.
I only got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I taste your juice?
Mine would definitely be taste.
Yeah. What about yours, Chubbs?
Man, I guess taste too, but just so I could eat healthier and not have to care about
Yeah, that's
eating
what I'm
good
saying.
shit.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what it tastes like because as long as it's fucking
So like
healthy.
that would be like, so how many dicks can you take? So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that workaholic saying, like how many dicks would you have to suck? What was the way they said it? I can't remember. Like how much money? What's the least amount of money you would take to suck a dick? And he was like $100. And then they like slammed on the brakes, like what?
We got another comment here.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually
Is it
from
Hitler or God?
No, it's from around the cabin.
Oh, okay.
He says, "What up, you asses?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? Not shit, man. Just banning fucking trolls and shit. Getting all this fucking shit out of there. Hey, Big Dirt. Hey, fellas. What's
Hey.
going on? Hopefully you guys weren't called in by Bob Saget, Adolf Hitler, I'm with Jerry, John Stamos, or Barbara Streisand.
Hold on. There's one called I'm with Jerry.
Yeah.
Someone made a YouTube name called I'm with Jerry.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude, like, after last week's show, like, I'm with Jerry. You need to bring back the Jerry 2020, bro.
He actually posted that. He said Jerry 2020.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to bring back that Facebook page.
I don't know if I'm pretty
It
sure
was-
I deleted it
I
altogether.
know you did, but dude, I remember when you were running with that.
Yeah, I ran with it for a while. I
You
actually had like photos taken and shit
Yeah,
of me
you
like
should
in a suit.
resurrect that.
I need to. That'd be funny.
And we need to make a campaign commercial for you.
Oh, that'd be
And then
hilarious.
at the end of it, be like, should do it, bro.
Pop up that Bob real quick here.
Yeah.
Bargain Bob.
Bam.
There you go. Somebody
it
said,
is.
"Where is Bob?"
This is Bob.
Oh, maybe it's Bob Saget. Maybe it's Bob
Ah.
Saget who he's looking for. I don't know. Who the fuck? I fucking kicked him off. He was spouting a bunch of fucking racist Adolf Hitler shit.
Yeah.
I had to fucking get rid of him. He's got like 5 or 6 accounts.
Is this
I don't
just
know.
a comment or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all
Yeah.
commenters. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what else? So what else happened this week?
Well, yeah. After the whole meth death.
Oh, by the
party
way, I
thing.
want to say something about that. There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a comedian, Doug Stanhope, also did kind of the same thing for his mom
Oh, really?
when she was kicking the bucket. Yeah, he had her over the house, and she had like a. I mean, you'd have to like listen to Doug Stanhope comedy to
Yeah.
the details, but I think she like took a massive overdose of that shit that they give you for heroin when
Like
you
methadone?
methadone, yeah.
Oh.
And they like got her really fucking drunk, so she was like mixing alcohol and methadone.
Damn, that's how she died?
And
Doug Stanhope's mom?
yeah,
Dude, that's gonna fuck him up, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Well,
you
that he
know-
already did that, so she passed away a few years ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this didn't like just happen.
Okay, I was
Like
gonna
last
say.
night, dude.
I was like, what the fuck? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
but he
had
always
him-
talked about his mom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because him and his wife, Happy,
bingo.
yeah, or Bingo,
Yeah.
yeah. They always have like fucking
That's his
parties.
wife's name, Bingo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bingo.
Bingo's
And she's a schizophrenic.
Yeah, she almost died like several times.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They have crazy parties. They invite fans out to their ranch. They live
Yeah.
in like Louisiana or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So if you had one place to go before you die, where would it go? Mine would be probably Amsterdam.
Oh damn, that's a hard. Like if you knew,
Amsterdam's
like if
killer,
you
though.
had like a bucket list
Yeah.
and you knew that you only had like 6 months to pull it off,
Yeah.
I'd go skydiving for sure.
Of course. Skydiving
Yeah.
is up there. Skydiving in Amsterdam.
Bear with me here on this, guys. If I knew I was going to die,
Yeah.
like there was 100% without a doubt the fact that I was going to die, full on die, no way around it.
Yeah.
They were like, Jerry, you absolutely have 6 months, maybe 3 before you're like on your bed
On
confined.
life support
Yeah.
and shit. I would go to fucking Jonestown.
Oh shit! You get like flown in with a helicopter.
I would.
Black Hawk helicopters.
I would. I'd have a Black Hawk helicopter fucking fly me in,
Yeah.
land me in fucking Jonestown.
PrisonPlanet.tv.
I'd fucking walk around, fucking hang out a little bit.
Find that briefcase full of money.
Yeah, if I found that briefcase full of money, I'd be like, "Hey, I got the cure."
Yeah.
But what's your goal? to
To,
when you-
to
what's your
drink,
goal?
Yeah.
to drink the Kool-Aid while I'm there, man.
But what happens?
What do you mean?
What, you trying to link into that Jones
Well,
mentality? Or
we
what?
should
No,
preface
really.
this conversation with if we
Yeah.
talk about it too long, we will have
Shit
technical
happens, yes.
difficulties.
Yeah. We don't talk about.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. Okay. But I just, what's your fascination with the
With the whole Jonestown thing,
Yeah,
I think it'd be fucking awesome to start a cult, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
He's
I
really
know.
something
I think
like
it'd
that.
be really fucking cool.
Have you
So-
seen that Jesus guy on YouTube?
No.
No. Who is this dude?
There's a guy
He-
on YouTube
He-
right now.
Let me tell you, he's a phony.
You know. I know that. I know that.
I don't know him. but I
what's-
guarantee you
that's
he's a
what's
phony.
so funny. No, he's a guy who's saying he's Jesus
He
on
hasn't
YouTube.
been banned yet.
Jamie, look that up.
Isn't he also on Book Cameo? Like, can't you
Yes.
get a cameo message from Jesus?
He's had some type of accusations against him. You know what I'm saying? So,
Really?
yeah, but he looks like Jesus in a sense.
Like the Roman Catholic Jesus, like the brown hair, curly,
Right.
yeah,
white
white
robe.
guy.
So he's
Carpenter.
doing that. And he's trying to pull that for some, because he's had some accusations against him. And
Like
I'm
cult accusations?
No, like.
Like he likes little boys.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I probably could have guessed. That's an easy guess. Is he Catholic?
Dead giveaway.
Yeah, give
Oh,
it-
yeah.
Where you at with the
I'm
sound?
sorry, man. I was into the story. I was getting too involved.
But yeah, I'm super obsessed with Jim Jones and the whole Jonestown thing.
Wait. So when you're saying you're going to go down to Jonestown with like they tell you you're in a closed office, the record isn't getting out of the office unless you spread it
About what?
about you dying in 6 months. So then you like leave the office, you don't tell a soul, but you start your own cult and then take it down to Jonestown. Or are you saying you're going to go down by
Oh.
yourself?
Oh yeah.
Because like you know you have 6 months, but you're like I got to pitch the
But-
biggest
I was
fucking
gonna
cult.
say he's gotta be super
I'm taking it
into
on with me.
Yeah.
I like where you're going with this. I was just gonna say, just hang out, do my thing, close up all my loose ends or whatever, and then just fucking head
You got
down to
loose ends?
Jonestown.
Go out like that kid.
No,
in,
loose towns around town, around here, man.
Gotcha.
You know, say bye to
Hey,
everybody.
man, I
What
want
was
to go
it?
with you.
What was
You
that?
can go with me. I don't give a shit.
That movie
Bring
where
me
they,
back.
though.
Bring me
That
back like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
But it's all going to end one way.
Yeah. We'll bring you back and throw you on the podcast for fucking guests.
It's all going to end with Kool-Aid.
Just don't drink out of my canteen, bro.
all I want to know is who's coming with me.
You know
I
that?
want to stuff Jerry
I wouldn't mind being
and just have him
stuffed
like in
around
the
him.
corner, man.
Like
just
Weekend
hanging
at
out.
Jerry's.
Yeah, like Weekend at Jerry's.
That'd be hilarious, man. That'd be good.
Podcast at Jerry's.
Don't even stuff me. Just keep me around till I start to rot and stink.
Go all what's his name? Fucking the guy that he died of a fucking overdose, and they're like, yeah, don't embalm me so at my funeral I want to smell like shit.
Gigi Allen.
Yeah, Gigi Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigi Allen did that.
He is a good guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gigi Allen did that shit.
That's a
man.
good rabbit hole.
Yeah, dude, Gigi Allen's crazy.
Yeah, he's a fucking wild.
Hey,
man.
dude, yeah, like that'd be some like shit to do. Like, don't embalm me, and then like
Just let me
leave
look
out
all
to
bloated
rot
and
for
shit.
a while, and let me bloat, and then we'll have my funeral and just smell up the whole entire funeral home. That's fucked up, man. But they got to do it because it's his last wishes type shit.
Yeah, they pretty much have to do it. Sure,
Well,
it smells
even
horrible.
Hunter S. Thompson, he was thrown up. He had a wish to have his
This.
burials.
Well, you
yeah,
can't really
a
see it.
fist. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't see it in here, but
The Gonzo fist.
yeah, Johnny Depp spent like $50,000 to $100,000 throwing his fucking ashes up in a
Big ass tower.
Yeah.
Out of like a
explosion.
firework. Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp had so much fucking money, he just blew it.
Yeah.
Dude.
He said he spent $200,000
Just
a
on
week
wine?
on wine.
On wine, yeah, it was just wine
He was
alone.
Be some
banging
good
that
fucking
Amber
wine,
Heard
man.
bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chick
The
from Pineapple
chick on
Express.
Pineapple
Yeah.
Express.
Yeah. What the fuck, Dale? why the fuck not, Dale?
Dude, you smell like shit.
You stabbed me in the arm.
He's my pot dealer. He's my pot dealer.
He's a good pot dealer.
Go to the Days Inn downtown. Give it the fake name. Get the
Garage
fuck out,
League.
loser. Garage League.
Johnny Depp, also a good friend of Doug Stanhope, likes
Oh,
to party.
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, how come I miss out on fucking Bruce?
Yeah, you
You
didn't miss
just
much.
miss out.
I didn't miss much. No, I watched him. I loved it. I would have loved to have been here. What?
You never got to meet Bruce?
No.
Yeah, dude, lucky fucker, man. He drove all the way to Colorado because he was driving through to go to live in Las Vegas, and he stopped at
Well, shout out to
Stopped at
Bruce.
the fucking
If you're watching,
dispensary.
Bruce, say hi.
yeah,
Yeah.
lucky fucker.
I want to
Yeah.
talk about Mitch Hedberg, and I want to talk about any comics that you know.
Not me.
He definitely talked to you.
Hey, don't hate on him.
I just fucked with him. He knows I'm always fucking with him.
I would imagine Bruce is in Vegas right
He's
now.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
I wonder how many fucking how many pussies do you think he's paid for since he's been out there?
I want to know if he sucked Pauly Shore's dick yet. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Or his
That's
mom,
coming.
or his mom dead.
Yeah, she's
No,
dead,
she-
yeah.
Mitzi.
No,
Yeah,
his-
Mitzi's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sorry.
So disrespectful.
Rest in peace,
Dang.
Mitzi.
I thought you meant Bruce's mom for a second. I was like, what? Wait a minute.
No.
She's not dead.
No, he's out there instead of Pauly Shore. He's probably sucking Pauly D's dick. He's in Vegas. So.
Is Pauly D hanging in Vegas all the
Yeah,
time?
he's in Vegas.
He's
It's
not.
sad that I know.
He's not
that.
in Jersey no more.
Yeah, it's sad that I know. But back to the
well,
death thing.
I want to know, like, you brought up Mitch Hedberg. What's your favorite Mitch Hedberg joke? Since we're kind of on the topic.
Well, if an elevator breaks, it goes up and down.
Escalator.
Yeah. Sorry for the convenience.
It turns into steps.
Yeah.
It just turns into steps.
Escalator temporarily stairs.
Yeah.
It turns into escalator. Stairs temporarily turn. Escalator temporarily turn into stairs. Yeah. Sorry.
You guys know if you ever want to go and like shut down
You
escalators
just hit
somewhere,
that button, right?
well, you can hit the button, or when you get to the bottom,
Yeah.
like when you're starting to like level out, just take your foot, and kick the fuck out of the side real hard. It'll fucking stop. I used to do it at the mall all the time.
Oh, really?
I used to wait for like the whole thing to get full,
Yeah.
and then like people would start fucking lining up behind you and shit.
Yeah.
You just fucking get on it. As soon as you hit the bottom, you just fucking kick it real hard. And everybody's gonna
one
walk
is,
down.
Another one is I used to do drugs.
Yeah.
I still do
Still
drugs.
Yeah.
But I used to.
used to do it too.
Oh man, those are so good.
But back to the death thing. You were
Yeah,
all
yeah.
into
Yeah.
that.
So you said you'd go to Jonestown.
I'd go to Jonestown, fucking drink the Kool-Aid.
Chubb said what? You'd go skydiving?
Without
Yeah,
a
for
parachute?
sure.
Yeah, like you say, without a parachute. Or like, where do you like? All right, so like you go skydiving, but you got to go skydiving like a special place in the world that you
Like
want to go
like
to.
base jumping or
Or just like a special place.
He would skydive out of my helicopter in Jonestown.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd hang with you.
I want to do like a wingsuit, like
Like
One of those things from Avatar.
yeah, man.
where's the place that has like a giant sculpture of Jesus on the mountain?
Brazil.
Is that Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would skydive there for sure.
I mean, you just
That'd
go
be
to
fucking
Ohio,
dope.
you can get a giant
Yep,
statue
that's
of
what I was just
Jesus.
gonna
Yeah.
say.
You get it fixed like this Jesus.
It fell down. It fell down though.
It did?
Did it?
And we didn't hear
You
about
didn't hear
this?
about this? Yeah.
No, we heard about it.
I didn't hear about
pretty
it.
sure.
The touchdown Jesus?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
one
that
got
one
struck
bur-
by
yeah.
lightning.
Yeah.
And burned down.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
now, now they got $5 foot long,
Yeah.
or as we like to call it, his dick's like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's an old Toby
Yeah.
inside joke there.
Okay.
No, it's not a Toby inside joke. It's a Jerry inside joke.
Yeah, but Toby was there.
Oh, that's right. Toby was.
I was making the joke about
Toby.
Yeah.
Hey, you're telling everybody he had a big dick.
Yeah,
He-
but nobody
he?
gave a shit.
As
Well,
far as
I've
he
never
always
seen it.
like bragged about it.
Really?
Yeah. Like he was talking about one time he was changing in band, like for a concert
Yeah.
in high school. and he was wearing like some loose boxers.
Why the fuck would he chain for band?
I
It's not gym class.
I know, right?
What the fuck?
He probably thought
I have to be more athletic.
he was probably playing the skin flute, not the actual fucking flute.
I think he actually played the saxophone, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He would play the fucking. That's a very Toby-esque instrument to play.
What is that song?
That's a sexy saxophone.
Beale Street, isn't it?
That's
Beale Street? Is that what it's called?
It's by fucking. Never gonna dance again.
Oh, is it
Oh,
Careless
yeah,
Whisper?
Yeah, Careless Whisper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking man notes, man.
That shit is the fucking man.
It is. They played at the end of Deadpool.
Yeah.
Jamie, pull it up.
But yeah, Toby said that like he was pulling down his pants and his like donkus came flying out, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And he was like, "But I got a big one, so I didn't fucking care." And I was like, "Yeah, but you probably wanted to show them people, you fucking."
You probably
weirdo."
Hey, percussion area
Yeah.
section. Check out this dick.
Like, give me a little hi hat, like,
Yeah.
boom.
All right, back to the Deadpool.
Yeah, I think I would go to like Amsterdam would be cool, but
that's where I'm.
Vegas
from.
would be cool too.
Yeah.
About the same.
Yeah. No way, dude. I think Amsterdam. My only thing about Amsterdam, there's a really rich history there, and on top of like all this other kind of cool shit, man. Like
But-
you can trip balls and get
Like
super
hookers
high in
and
Amsterdam.
drugs.
But would you be going to like taking the scenery, or would you be going for the nightlife?
Yeah, I did both. You know,
Yeah.
scenery like one week and like nightlife the next week. Just like I would probably do scenery. I mean, I would do scenery the second week and then nightlife the first week. So scenery would kind of get your mind all clear from like
Yeah, like
yeah,
clear
just-
out the fog right before
clear
you
out the
like.
fog right before you go, right before you're just kind of like, all right, now I just get the rot. You know what I'm saying?
Would you want to like if you knew that you're going to die? Would you want to be like at like in a spot where you're like at the top of a mountain or like looking at the sunset, or would you want to be like in bed?
No, I'd be like, I want to be like doing something. Like I want to be like, I want to bam, just okay, cool, it happened.
Yeah.
Just like
Like
sitting
you're
there,
gonna-
waiting for it.
Like you're gonna blow your brains out, kind of
No,
thing?
just like if I'm
Oh.
gonna die and I'm like super sick and I'm climbing up this mountain, they're like, let me carry you. Like, no, let me fucking do it. You know,
Like, let me get up 10 more feet and fall.
Yeah, like if I fucking fall again and I die, that's it. Cool, fuck yeah, man. I did it doing something kind of baller, not laying in the bed like, fuck, man, this sucks.
Did you hear about that bikini mountain climber chick?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
She froze to
yeah.
death.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But she wasn't wearing a bikini. was
Right.
she?
Which sucks.
wasn't?
That's not what you would think.
The funny thing is, she was actually in town going up the hill in Taylor Mill when she fucking died. When she
Really?
froze to death.
Oh yeah, because
It
of the
was
cold
ne- it was
snap.
negative
30.
fucking 40 degrees here. Yeah, no.
Not
there-
this Taylor Mill.
There has been a lot of people in the area that like don't have heat or anything and have fucking froze to death
Yeah.
in their apartments or out in
Really?
their backyards
I
and
haven't
shit.
heard anything.
There was a guy they found him outside of college. He froze to death.
Yeah.
Like out.
I don't know if it was like local, if it was like UC or something, but like yeah, he was. I guess
He was drunk at a bar and probably passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
kicked it.
walking home all Alula. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, it was cold as fuck here the past couple days, man.
That's funny that you said something about about like a college guy like walking home from being drunk from like a bar. You ever heard of the Smiley Face Killers?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I've heard
Yeah.
the name, but I don't know anything about
Yeah,
them.
that's what they usually like target. I was reading the whole thing about it. I'm not gonna get into it, but that's what that reminded me of when you said that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
If you want like some really weird shit, Smiley Face Killers is like a really weird thing.
You know who would know a lot about that?
Who?
Heather
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
probably would. Yeah.
from
Get her
Status
back in the-
Pending
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Nature versus Narcissism.
We got to get together with her sometime.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, she actually hit me up. She asked, "There's a meetup," and I don't know if it's this weekend.
Yeah, that
I
already
need to hit her
happened,
up.
bro.
Oh, did it already
Yeah,
happen?
It was like a week ago.
Oh, she hit me up. I think was it Sunday?
You can keep talking. I'm
Oh,
trying to get the
I was
fucking
asking you, like, if, was it Sunday?
Oh,
Because I think it was because she
it
hit
may
me
have
up and
been.
she said she texted me, she said, "Yo, coming out for the meet," and I'm just kind of like, "What meet?" I didn't get like a Facebook invite or nothing. So
What
I
are
don't know
you
what she was
talking about? Tell
So
me.
there's this girl I used to work with at Pomeroy, and she was like, I told her I did a podcast, and she was already into podcasts and stuff like that. She's always like, "Hey, I want to do my own podcast,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Fuck, you should do it. It's fun." So she ended up doing it. She does like murder and like investigative podcasts and stuff like that. We've had her on the show, and that's what she's like super into.
Oh
like,
yeah,
murder,
right.
like murder,
right.
mysteries, and all that.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Bears and rhinos.
Tubular babies.
Yeah, tubular babies.
He's gonna have a red kid.
You like pissed her off, Connie. You said some fucking weird shit.
No, because I said something like she was like her baby was tubular. I'm like, yeah, man, you're tubular baby.
Tubular.
And then like that changed the whole podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I was like,
tubular.
and I told her, I was like,
No.
look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Like that just came out hilarious.
It was so funny.
Hate to change the topic
Yeah.
here. Weed is legal in Ohio. I don't know if we ever talked about that on the show.
Yeah, it's
but, medical marijuana is now
Yeah.
legal in Ohio. And Big Dirt said, so what do you guys think of the weed laws in Ohio?
They're bullshit.
Yeah.
It's so you only get like 2.3 grams is what is only a serving size that comes in a pack. I think it's 2.3 or 2.8. So random fucking weird, but that was like their daily of like this is what you get a day, and that's all they could sell. So when you go to the dispensary, you can't. It's all encased. It's like in a solid container, and you can't look at it and you can't smell it. Everything's already concealed. You have to buy it as is. You don't. You could get swag, and you're paying that price.
Right.
And it's like $53 for that 2.3 or 2.8 grams.
What the fuck? That's so fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
I was watching a live feed about it. One of the dude was going in there and buying it, and him and his girl were in there buying it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got it," and they spent like almost $300.
Jesus.
How the fuck? I thought it was like 50 something bucks, and you're only allowed two.
No, you
Say
can
3 grams.
No, it comes per size. You can get as many I think you can get as many containers as you want,
Oh.
but per container you only get like 2.8 or 2.3.
What? That's
Yeah.
not bad.
No,
What, for
but
$30 a
yeah,
pop?
yeah, for like
Yeah.
you
it
mean,
better be some good shit.
you're buying ounces like in cheap ounces in Colorado at a dispensary. I think for like 80 to $100.
Damn, that's pretty
Yeah,
cheap.
So,
But that's
in
also
Oregon, they're giving it
recreational
away,
too.
too.
Yeah,
And
in
this
Oregon
is-
they got so fucking much they're burning the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have it. At least there's progression.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my thing, man. At least there's progression towards it, man. At least it's kind of. At least they're talking about it.
Like California did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But California's their laws aren't as good as, which is really crazy because California, that's where medical started, and their
Right.
laws aren't as good. Their legal their fully legalized laws are not as good as what like Colorado. Las Vegas has really good laws. Like they're doing it right, pretty much.
You can also buy hookers and prostitutes and shit.
Yeah,
there,
but
too.
like for licenses wise, for people to make money is what that's usually the side I'm always looking at. I'm not looking at the side of like somebody like going there and buying. I'm always looking at the side of like somebody can make money or a business off of this because this is a really good business model until it floods the whole market or it's all over the United States. But
well,
anyways,
in Oregon, they fucking made it to where like licenses were so cheap
yeah,
that everybody fucking jumped
everybody
on the
was getting
bandwagon.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, and
They have
now,
to
like I
limit
said,
them.
they got so much extra weed.
Yeah.
They've got like 2 times the amount of weed.
Dude, we
that
could fund the
that can
wall.
be consumed.
Sorry.
Oh no,
No, go for
you're
it.
fine.
No, we can
rule
fund-
number
we can
rule
fund-
number 2: don't talk over motherfuckers.
I see it over here. No, we could fund the wall in about 4 days.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if
Oh, yeah, that's all it
if
takes.
we so wanted to fund a wall,
yeah,
sell a bunch
Wall.
of weed to people who wants to build a wall.
Yeah.
yeah. we could actually probably get out of debt completely just by fucking legalizing weed
Yep.
across the board.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But nah, man. You know, my only thing is let the when it legalizes, let the little guy at least get something.
Yeah.
I think
Right,
because
because like Ohio last year was wanting like
only 10 people to have a license.
right.
Yeah, and well, that's another thing of like having it monopolized of not enough people having it. There needs to be a happy medium of not in between. You can't have people have too many or less licenses. It just needs to be in the middle. Like, and I heard Vegas has a really good law.
And you should be able to grow your own and
Yeah,
all that
everybody
shit.
should have home grow. It's like home brew. I think they need to make it like beer laws. Like if you're brewing beer, you're brewing beer. You're brewing your own beer. It's like you can grow your own marijuana.
Right.
Or it's like 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 microbrews. There's a small dispensary down the road, like like a small brewery that you like to go because they have really good weed, or you can
Right.
just go to fucking the Marlboro of weeds and just go in Coors Light and get that right at the fucking convenience.
Right, like if
Right.
Jerry wants to make his own vape juice and not go shop at a store,
Yeah, exactly.
that's his prerogative.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Right.
Literally.
But if I wanted to, I could do that too. But
Yeah.
I choose to go to a vape shop.
You just pay the
yeah.
extra more. For
Right.
It. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the difference is you can't do that if you want to make your own beer. You can't do that if you want to make your own whiskey, and that's what they're gonna do. That's
Really?
What, that's
But you can make your own beer. You can brew your own beer and you keep it for yourself. And you can actually brew your own moonshine and keep it for yourself. But you can't sell it because you're not getting tax money.
That's what I mean.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but when in states that have where they can grow it, they say you have to gift it. You can't sell it unless you get to the point where okay, I'm getting big enough where I can buy a license and I can grow it from my own dispensary and I can sell it.
But
Right.
do you know how much stuff you can make with weed?
Oh, dude, you can make
Not
so much
even
stuff.
just with the flower, but
Yeah.
just with
the stems, the stalks,
You
the roots.
literally you can make rope.
You can make the roots?
ethanol,
Yeah, you
which
can,
Yeah.
can be
make roots
used
of
for
it.
fuel.
I was gonna say
I made a
Questlove?
whole thesis in college about making ethanol towers,
Yeah.
making towers where you're just growing weed, literally, exactly. But the tower, instead of making fields of fuel, you have a tower where
Mhm.
you're making ethanol with weed, which you can make seeds upon seeds upon seeds, endless ethanol, endless fuel. You can do that.
That's what they do with hemp.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's hemp.
yeah,
That's what hemp is.
Yeah.
You can make ethanol out of hemp.
Now, didn't they just legalize hemp across
Yeah,
the board?
worldwide.
Yeah.
I mean, not worldwide, across the country.
Yeah, nationwide, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's just hemp for rope.
There's guys that was farmers
that's-
that were transporting hemp and they got pulled over and all the cops thought it was weed and they arrested them for it. They're like, the fuck, this shit's legal now. Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. I just think they just need to fucking legalize it across
It
the
just,
board. Regulate it like
legalize
fucking
regulate
beer
it,
and shit.
Somewhat regular. Just fucking, let's be done and move on.
Yeah.
Fucking be done and move on.
Everybody fucking wants it.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking give the people
just
what
be
they
done
want.
and
man.
move on, man. We'll just get it's just one thing to check off the board. It's like they got the gay marriage thing, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like they voted for that. Bam, check. Let's move along, man.
Yeah.
Let's move along. It's some more fucked up laws.
Let's roll, man. Done with the
Yeah.
woods.
Oh man, don't these bullshit laws.
Just fucking move on past it.
Yeah, exactly.
Give the people what they want, and
Talk radio.
we'll all be happy.
Talk radio. We full of talk radio, man.
Car probably fucking killed itself.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean it's dead?
I mean, it's dead, man.
Like it ceased to live.
So, let's switch it up here.
Let's do it.
Let's talk shitty tattoos. I'm sure everybody's seen a shitty tattoo.
Yeah, the one on
Once
my
upon-
back.
I don't think the one on your
Same
back
here.
is bad.
We're in the same boat, buddy.
You got a shitty tattoo?
I
on your
got a
back?
shitty
And
tattoo
you know
on my
what?
back.
He says it's shitty, but it actually looks good.
Let's
Yours
look.
actually looks good too, man.
My last name don't look that good.
I've
but-
seen his. Now I want to see yours.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. You're the Josh Hutcherson dick. I ain't showing you shit. No, I'll show you if you're not on camera. Though.
Yeah, let's see that shit.
You want to
man.
see my?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's see it. Everybody
gotta
else.
Can I,
wants to
can I
see it.
describe it?
Yeah, let's.
I'll take my. I'll take my headphones off.
Yeah, take your
Yeah.
headphones off. Let's see what you're working with, man.
You mind if I describe it if you're not going to show it on camera?
He's going to. Just
Okay.
make sure the camera can see it.
All right, here we go.
Now you have to turn a
So
little
you
bit.
have, now you have to lean. We can't see it. You have to kneel down a little bit. And then now go down a little bit. There you go. There. See, it doesn't look bad.
I mean, it's a little misshapen,
A little bit.
but it
A little
doesn't look
misshapen.
bad. It goes with like the
You gotta
curvature of your
remember,
body.
it's like you gotta remember, it's like about 10 years old.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not
Really?
bad at
That's
all.
10 years old? You got that right when you turned 18, right?
Wow. I just did a shitty tattoo show.
But now, regardless
Tyler
of
the stripper.
Shitty tattoo.
regardless of how shitty you think a tattoo looks,
Right.
Ariana Grande fucking can't stand this
Honestly,
bitch.
the tattoo I don't give a flying fuck about is
Yeah.
the fact that her hand looks like a Barbie doll.
It looks. Her hand looks like one of those fucking sex doll
Yeah.
hands. Like it looks fake as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
She uses too much lotion.
something. I don't know what the
I bet
fuck
she
her
gets the
deal is,
best
man.
handies, dude.
I bet her hands are
Dude,
smooth.
I bet she gets the best handies. Yeah,
Oh.
bud.
What?
Yeah, right.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Spaced out. How's the comments looking over there?
Yeah,
They're racist as fuck.
yeah, I'm about to block somebody else.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off. So
Yeah,
like,
her-
what did she get as her tattoo?
She got it's was I forget what it was supposed to mean, but it ended up meaning like barbecued chicken or
She
some
wanted
shit.
7 rings. I think is what I heard on the
Yeah,
radio.
I think that's what it was. 7 rings, yeah. But it ended up
The
saying
one that
like
ruled them
Chinese
all.
chicken, barbecue chicken or some shit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
like it turned
Charcoal
into, like, charcoal
grill.
grill.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Tyler? Look at
Mm.
that hand.
Look at her hand, bro.
It looks like plastic as shit.
Yeah.
And like swollen.
What
too.
is that
Like,
supposed
yeah.
to mean? Is
It's
it supposed to
supposed to,
mean anything?
It's supposed to mean
7
7
rings.
rings. That's what she wanted it
That's
to
what
say.
she wanted it.
But it ended up being something else.
I think she just
Yeah.
can't get over that big dick.
I guess, I don't know.
What,
remember
Pete,
that?
Pete Davidson?
That Pete Davidson
That
dick.
Pete Davidson? Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Swear to
but-
God.
He's gonna turn into.
It's not
Pete
Josh
Davidson
Hutcherson.
dick guy.
P-E-G-E.
That doesn't sound bad.
Only you, Chubbs. Only you,
hey,
man.
hey, Chubbs, did you had a birthday, by the way. Happy belated birthday.
Thanks,
But
man.
Oh, yeah,
did you
man.
like
Happy
the
birthday, bro.
GIF I posted on your timeline?
Yeah, yes, I did.
Which
I
one-
had to, man.
Yeah,
Which one was better, his GIF or my picture that I posted?
I could like his, but I couldn't like yours. Like officially, but it was fucking funny.
Yeah, it was good.
You
What
called me a
was
sexy
his?
stud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I saw his, and then I'm like, I gotta top that. I gotta top that. And I was like, I know what's gonna top that. I wanted to find a GIF that said I wanted him saying happy birthday and have like the subtitles come up, but I couldn't find one. I was like, fuck it, man. I'll just put him up there saying.
Like if I was Ryan Gosling dick guy, you probably could.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Ryan Gosling.
Hey, girl.
guy, huh?
Yeah, because he has the hey girl
The
meme.
hey girl.
So now
Yeah.
you're a Ryan Gosling dick
Yeah.
guy,
RG.
Pete Davidson dick guy,
RG.
and
know,
whatever that.
I can't be
other guy-
unfaithful to my homeboy though.
Oh, Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh Hutcherson.
I would just like to point out of everybody on this show, I think I talk about dicks more than anybody. But
Right, about
sadly enough, I'm not the one with a dick guy nickname.
I know. And the weird thing is, and I love Chuck.
that's because
to
I
death,
only talk about Josh Hutcherson's
is he
dick.
gets all like shy and all like randy over there. He's like, yeah,
like,
Josh
yeah.
Hutcherson's
I have to
dick.
say,
Just thinking about it.
I think I'm the first guy to formally strip on the show.
No,
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, no. Was
Oh,
it,
well, you.
You're just one of a number.
Oh, you several of you have.
was it Go-Go Buffalo?
Go Go Buffalo.
Yeah, we all took our shirts off.
It was Go Go Buffalo, and then it was.
Well, I'm just indoctrinated into the show.
You hold a special place, but you're not alone.
Hey, you're the first guy to strip in this house.
Yeah, in this house.
Okay,
There you go.
I'll take
So,
that.
yeah.
I'll take that.
But we also got Topless for Tiffy.
Yeah, yeah.
Topless for Tiffy. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
Nice.
sounds like a good little
We should've
charity I
known
could
it,
get behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss Tiffy.
Yeah, she had a baby. you
Yeah, I
know.
know she had a baby.
Yeah.
God, I bet that baby was like, look at this titty. She had some knockers, dude.
That's a good one.
Oh, shit.
But yeah,
But,
shitty tattoos, man. For one, I would never get fucking Chinese lettering.
anything,
Japanese lettering.
anything that I cannot read and
myself,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it would never fucking happen.
You have to be stupid to do that.
Yeah.
You know, at least like find like a really like honest Asian person. Be like, hey, what's this mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's all you gotta do.
but even then, like
It's still tricky.
you wouldn't know if they're really a smart Asian because
Yeah.
they could just be like shitty and be like, oh yeah, you want 7 rings? Here's fucking
Mm.
8 cocks in hell with your mother and Abraham Lincoln or some shit, you know?
I mean, there's so much shit like Google Translate. Why the fuck she didn't use that?
Yeah, but do you think she knows how to fucking input Japanese fucking caricatures on fucking
No, it's like
But you could do-
You type it in and then it'll translate it to
Plus,
that language.
she's sitting there
yeah, I guess
drunk.
you're right.
She's like, I want love. And then she Google translates it, and it's like, fuck shit.
maybe Seven Rings looks like in Japanese actually looks a lot like barbecue chips or barbecue chicken.
Something. I
Dude,
don't know if it's
it's-
barbecue chicken, barbecue grill, or
Yeah,
some
it
shit.
was like a
like that.
barbecue grill. It's just a weird language. But why the fuck does somebody want to get shit? If you want it to be like 7 rings, like have it typed out like in every other basic bitch in cursive. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Old English or something.
Yeah.
With some birds
yeah.
flying over it or something.
Yeah, some doves,
Yeah.
you know, in a sunset, and some butterflies or something. I don't know.
Timestamp it or something. Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
And she got it on like the palm of her hand,
Yeah.
like right there on like the fucking palm. It's like right there, and it just.
And you
why?
know, like that's gonna rub off. Like it's gonna start.
It's gonna
Yeah.
spread.
Yeah,
Yeah, hand tattoos never fucking last.
especially if it's the inside of your hand.
Yeah, she
no,
probably
it-
gives a lot of handies.
Yeah, but she probably doesn't really work, and it looks like she's lotioned up a lot.
Yeah.
So it might.
I think
After,
they shaved her hand for her.
Why
There's
would
no
they-
hair, I know.
I was gonna say, why would they have to shave her hand?
Well, I don't know. That's probably why it looked all like, fuck
Uh,
you. Fuck you.
All right, so let's see here. We covered the sex metal death party, shitty tattoos. We could talk about the big game coming up this week, but who gives a shit? Nobody's fucking happy. Fuck the Patriots. Fucking Rams shouldn't even fucking be in it from a shitty fucking call by the referees or whatnot.
Still gonna watch it though.
Oh yeah, I'm still gonna watch the fuck out of it. Yeah, we're gonna sit down here and probably eat some chicken wings or some shit, and we're gonna fucking watch the game.
Isn't it lame if you don't?
Yeah,
It-
pretty
Like,
much.
don't
yeah.
watch the game.
Yeah.
I heard an
If
interesting
you already
statistic
like
today.
football, yeah. Go ahead.
They said that during the Super Bowl or whatever, not during, but like the week leading up to it, that Americans buy so many chips
Yeah.
that it could like tortilla chips that it could span like the just the United States.
They could build a
like,
wall.
like 2.5 times or some
They
shit.
could build a wall with it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could.
Yeah.
They probably could.
Yeah.
It'd
I
take
thought
a while
was
to eat
funnier
through
than
that
whatever
wall.
y'all guys did, so fuck you guys.
But yeah, fuck this. Fuck the big game. Who gives a shit? We're all gonna be watching it. But that's neither here nor there. Let's move on. This is something we've all been talking about for quite a while
What's
here.
that?
Tyler,
Yes.
we're doing a new thing here on the show.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna let you pick 3 questions that we're gonna ask you, and you got to answer. Okay.
Alright.
But here's the thing.
Alright.
Even though you get to pick the questions, you don't know what the fucking questions are. All
Alright.
right. If you look to your left, you'll
To
see
the left, to
you'll
the
see a
left.
little Debbie rack
I see that.
that's got some
All the notes
three-
are on the right to
3x5 cards on them.
I like that.
On the other side of those cards are questions.
Right.
Why don't you go ahead and pick off 3 questions off there? Don't look at them.
Do it
Just
for Dale.
Any
Number 3.
cards.
Just pick off
Off
any
of
3,
this?
and it spins too, so you can
I
fucking
can do that.
just pick
Do
off
it,
3.
bro.
Okay.
And if you're feeling really lucky, I had 3 extra questions at the very top. You can pick those 3 questions,
Don't
or you
do
can
it.
pick them from random.
Pick from random, bro.
off.
Just don't look.
I won't look.
Pick a couple.
I'll spin it around.
Yeah, spin it around, mix it
Yeah,
up,
I'll
man.
spin.
Go to the bottom.
You know.
Do a good old reach around.
I shuffled them up pretty good before we put them on there.
Give that. I get 3 cards, right?
Yeah, just pick out 3. Then you can either read them or hand them to me, and I'll fucking read them. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, you're the host.
All right, I'll read them off to you then. All right,
Let's do it.
let's see here.
Well, don't read it. Let them get all re-situated.
All right, yeah, we'll let you sit
I
here.
like this.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, this is you actually picked a good one here.
I could have figured.
Yeah. All right, we'll go with the good one last.
Soundboard guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
All right,
Oh,
you
that
ready?
one doesn't work.
Are you ready for this?
I'm
Hold
ready.
on, hold on, wait. Give me a second.
Oh, wait, let me cue this up.
Yeah.
And
That'll work.
Okay.
All right, question number 1, and be as truthful as possible on this here. Would you rather find your true love or a suitcase with $5 million inside?
$5 million.
$5 million? Because you could buy your true love at that point. All right. Next question. In the past, people were buried with items that they would need in the afterlife. What would you want buried with you so you could use it in the afterlife?
Let's see. A dildo.
Dildo.
A dildo.
To fight off the other ghost cops?
What else?
You use a
What
dildo
up-
as your
what-
past life?
Mhm.
Was that like your flute to get like rid of a
I just want it.
to beat somebody with?
Fair enough.
Is that all?
No, we got one more, bro.
Yeah, we got one more here. And this is actually one that It's so good I couldn't even type it out right. Okay.
Did I win?
No, you didn't win. Well, you might win, but this right here is the $1 million question right here. This is actually what's written on the card. It says, the question is too long to put on a card, so ask Jerry about the 2 inches in either direction question.
Oh,
Yes.
That's actually what it says, too. You can see it right there. That's actually what I put on there.
Ask Jerry about 2 inches in what?
In either direction. Okay, so here's the deal, all right?
Okay.
You're
His face right now.
you're in a sandwich type situation
All right.
with your mom in front of you and your dad behind you, okay? Your
This is
dad
so weird, man.
It's fine.
your dad has poked your butthole
Of course.
with his wiener, okay?
Right. As he normally does.
He goes in he goes in 2 inches.
Sure.
Okay.
Of course.
Now, you
Right.
being in the middle and having your mother in front of you,
Yes.
you have penetrated her 2 inches.
Normally.
Okay.
Right.
I'm only on Tuesdays.
Now the question here is, to get out of this situation, you've got to move 2 inches in either direction. Do you go 2 inches deeper into your mom, or do you let your dad go 2 inches deeper in you?
well, you have to back up.
Yeah.
Without question, I let my dad go 2 inches deeper in me. I would love it. I enjoy it. Without question, I let my dad go, you know, as many inches as he needs, or as he is
Thrust.
capable of. I love my dad, and I want him to just be able to enjoy that. So yes, as many inches.
Damn. Dude, I queued that up perfectly. Man.
Did I win?
Yes. you did win. You won some lubricant here. We're gonna actually
anal
mail
lubes.
that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going wild over
Let's get
here.
some clapping.
Yeah.
Do we have a clapping sound effect on here?
Right.
But yeah, thanks for playing the game, man.
Well, thanks. It's the first game we've ever had on the show,
Yeah,
as far
it
as
is.
I know.
Like a official game.
Official.
Yeah.
Official.
Well, we played a game between us, but that game was the first official.
What was your
Yeah.
guys'?
We used to do the game
Oh,
where we guess what we're thinking.
Yeah.
That was always fun.
That's a fun
Psychic.
game,
yeah.
So you count down from 3, 3, 2, 1, and then you say the first thing on your mind.
Right.
And then using that clue, unless you match on the first try,
Yeah.
that would be fucking amazing.
You all done it a couple times.
Me and you did it.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
it once,
on the
yeah.
first try?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit.
First try.
Yeah.
So if you don't match on the first try, then you take basically that what you just said and what I just said,
Right.
and then the next one you try to guess what I'm going to say, and I'm going to try to, and we try to match.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to try it out?
He's like, okay.
You want to?
Well, fuck it, you want to try
Let's-
it?
You want to do it right now?
I've seen his. I'm gonna see yours.
We'll get to that after the show. We'll do that after the show.
Yeah, the show.
So yeah, we pretty much talked about everything that I said we were going to talk about.
I was gonna say, is anybody else got any hot topics they want to talk about real quick? Anything?
I don't know.
Celebrity deaths?
Anybody?
Anybody die this week?
I don't
Like
think
celebrity
so.
wise? Anything?
No, that dude from Empire got attacked and
Yeah, I saw some dude. Was it the dad from fucking Wonder Years? I think he died.
what?
Yeah, I think it was him.
Not
The
sure.
guy who looks like the fucking detective from Boondock Saints, but it's not him.
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, it looks like him, but it's not him.
I don't know.
Hmm.
He died.
Willem
I think he
Dafoe's
died.
got a sick porno out.
He does, man. We're
What?
gonna show
It's
it at the
crazy.
time. We gotta show
What?
it to you after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he fucked all the way.
It's some crazy shit, man. His dick's like
Hell
this.
You mean Green Goblin?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and it's not green either.
Surprisingly, though, it still drops
Is it
pumpkin
called
bombs.
Green Goblin?
Yeah, it's called Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Red Throbbing, I think. It's Red Throbbing. That's what- We need to call it, make a restaurant called Red Throbbing and sell hot dogs.
That's a good idea.
I know, right? Call it Red Throbbing. Just sell like like cheese coaties.
Not even foot long, just
Just
big,
like
fat,
really
girthy fucking hot dogs.
Yeah.
Only
That's
brats
awesome.
and Mets.
Yeah. That's our next commercial is for Red Throbbing.
Red throbbing.
Yum.
Red throbbins come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sold, sealed, and delivered. Fucking rights reserved. That's ours, fuckers.
3 heap of fries with every single.
Yeah. No, toss salad, man.
Toss salad.
Gotta throw in the
Free
toss
toss
salad. Got to. When I was a sophomore in high school, we had a teacher who.
Did you toss her salad?
No, she was pregnant and like had.
And you tossed a pregnant teacher's salad?
No, she had to take like an extended leave of absence, so she was out for like the whole rest of the school year.
Damn, bro, you tossed your salad good.
I know, right? Couldn't walk. But we had a substitute teacher come in who like subbed
you
off and
tossed
on.
Did you toss her salad?
Yeah, I tossed her salad too. But she was totally fucking green behind the ears or whatever the fucking saying
Gaming
is.
for life.
And she was. You got me on poster, goddammit!
Go ahead.
She was so young and so dumb, she had like no clue. But
Yeah.
every day for lunch, I'd say, "Hey, are we having tossed salad for lunch?"
Yeah.
And she would be like, "I don't know, let me check the menu." And I asked her every fucking day if we were having tossed salad
You
for
would,
lunch.
man. Was she hot? Would you have tossed her salad with your tongue? Like,
no.
Would you wouldn't have punched her fart box with your tongue?
That teacher, no,
Really?
no,
Even if she was that young?
no. She wasn't an attractive young.
So she wasn't like a BK bag.
Obviously, she's been in your memory box this whole time.
Honestly, I couldn't remember what she even looked like though.
Yeah. Killing it.
Killing it with the funny
You
sounds.
need Alex Jones. Surprised
Ah,
you don't have one.
That's a good one.
Need him when he turned into a gay frog. We need to just make like a cartoon of Alex Jones being a gay frog, and it's like the day in the life of gay frog Alex Jones.
That would be pretty.
That'd
funny.
be like a Cartoon Network cartoon.
I wish I knew how to animate.
Yeah,
Swear to God, I'm gonna kill that fucking dog. Hate that motherfucker.
it's an asshole Mexican dog.
I'm
Man.
thinking about putting him to sleep.
Hey, you should be a part
Have
of
you
it.
like that's serious? What do you
Yeah.
think?
You
So
want
what
to
do
give
you
him
think
a
about
mass?
euthanasia?
You want to give him like a meth party?
Oh my God, that's such a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be meth though, would he? He's
No,
Mexican.
he ain't got no teeth.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would throw him at a party with your dog.
Yeah, I wouldn't be smoking.
We
that.
just taking him to the fuck. We just take him to the strip club. He'll piss on the floor anyways.
That's true.
Piss at penthouse, man.
He's such a little fucker, man. Like I just. Have you guys ever?
Oh,
That's Alex Jones too.
really?
Yeah.
That sounds
Of course.
I don't know. That's pretty good. I'm gonna play it
Yeah.
one more time. That's fucking good.
You guys got to get on Alex Jones.
Hey man, I listened to one podcast and I was just like, wow, what did I just listen to?
Have you guys ever wanted a pet to just fucking die?
No.
No.
No. What the fuck?
Like, dude, man, I love my dogs, man.
Like-
Cats are kind of like, eh.
Don't get me wrong. I love this little cocksucker.
But he ain't like. But the thing is, man, he's not like dreading life. He's just a dick.
No,
He's like the Bruce Lee of dogs.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
I love Bruce.
Yeah, I love Bruce.
Holla, Bruce.
So somebody commented animal abuse. No, I don't fucking beat my dog.
Yeah.
I don't really hate my dog. I
Never
love my
seen this
dog.
man lay a
He's
hand
just,
on his dog.
he's just
Just his
fucking
dong.
old and he has no teeth and he's starting to get incontinent. You know?
Well, that and he's just like, you know, he's getting to the point where like you would expect him to pass away. And
Yeah.
it's just like he's like,
Well,
"Fuck
He's
that."
hanging
I
on.
expected him to fucking
Yeah.
die 10 years ago. If you'd have told me 10 years ago this fucker would still be alive today,
Yeah.
I'd have said you're full
Like,
of shit.
Ever since I started doing the podcast, I would never have thought he would have lived past like 2013.
Yeah. And that's when we started doing this.
Yeah.
He's looked
I'm
like death
coming.
eating on a cracker for 10 years, man.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, are you seriously thinking about it?
I'm thinking about
Like
it.
you should stuff him though.
I always
Like
said.
I would throw like money
No,
down.
no,
for
no,
that.
no, no, no.
I've always said that when he dies.
Tyler
I'm gonna-
What the
disagrees.
fuck are you
Yeah, I
talking
want him to
about?
stuff
here?
Rico and put him on like these the wheels. that come-
Stuffing dogs.
Yeah, man. I
Oh,
want to put
yeah.
him on like wheels that are like on like the chair so they can go around. Put him on a Roomba.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. Like hot glue into a Roomba. And he's just like
With his tongue sticking
yeah,
out.
with his tongue sticking out.
Yeah.
It's all curly whiskers and shit.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
He's my little buddy dog, and he's.
If you don't want him,
He's
I'll
awesome.
take him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not fucking
I
kidding,
would love
bro.
to have a doggy.
Dude, he's a dick, man.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
He's a dick.
Hey,
You
sold.
got no teeth. man.
Imagine being a lonely guy for 5 seconds. You love to have a little dog around to
Yeah.
bark at you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not this fucking dog.
Not to bring the podcast down to like a 0.
Hey, dude, don't let him lick your hand.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't let him even breathe in your
Yeah.
face.
Whatever, chop his head off then. Fuck.
You're going that way, huh?
Turn it into some sick ISIS video. Put that shit up on the internet.
We don't like dogs.
You got Taco Bell. Real pissed off.
Yeah, that's true. He did look like the little Chihuahua
He
from
did a
Taco
little
Bell
bit. Yeah.
for the longest time. Then he got old.
The story of you getting him back is so fucking funny. And I tell people this story when they bring up like the word Chihuahua. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Chihuahuas are dicks. Let me tell you a story about a Chihuahua that my buddy thought he fucking got rid of. And then like 8 years later, and they fucking call him and like, hey, come get your dog.
It wasn't even that. It was like 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, it was like 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 2 or 3 years. man.
No, it was
But
like.
still, man, 6 months. That's still funny though.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Tyler, you probably don't know this. When I first got together with my wife, she lived in an apartment. I was going to move in with her because
Yeah.
I was living in a fucking party house and I had to fucking get the hell out of there. I know. Shocker, right?
Right.
But she lived in an apartment. She already had a dog. She was like, well, I can't have any more fucking dogs.
I'm already
So,
paying for that shit.
yeah.
Right.
So you're going to have to fucking get rid of your dogs if you want to move in with me. And I'm like, cool. I don't care because I gotta do something. Gotta get out of this place I'm in. I'll get rid of my fucking dogs.
Okay.
Okay, first dog I gave away, no problem, right? Second dog I gave away was Rico. I actually cried when I gave him away. Because like I said, he's an asshole,
Sure.
but he's my fucking asshole,
Right.
you know? It was really hard for me to fucking give him up, because he's just my buddy.
Right.
So anyway, gave him away to somebody who I knew wasn't a good home. I knew as soon as I fucking laid eyes on her that she was probably fucking shooting
Methed
heroin
out.
and fucking methed out or something. I don't know. I'm getting a little choked up just talking about this, man. Bringing back a lot of memories, man.
I
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
man. I believe you.
But I gave this fucking bitch my dog, and like 6 months later, I get a call from the animal shelter in Kenton County, and they were like, "Hey, Mr. Saylor, we have your dog." I'm like, "What fucking dog?" And they're like, "Rico," and I'm like, "Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Where'd you pick him up?" And they were like, "Oh, we picked him up running around the streets of Covington." And I was just like, "Oh, that's fucking great. That's probably just what he fucking wanted to be doing." So I'm like, "Well, fuck, man." Yeah.
No, fuck that, dude.
Do I go get this fucking dog?
asshole.
Do I go get this fucking dog or do I just fucking let him go?
Yeah.
And I talked to my wife and I was like, hey, look, can I get this fucking dog? Like, he's probably going to die in this fucking shelter. He's an asshole and nobody fucking can love him like I love him. You
Right.
know? She's like, yeah, I'll go get this fucking dog. So I go down there and he's like, the angel. Yeah. So, like I walk in and he's like, he has no collar on. He looks scared as fuck. His teeth are all fucking gangly and falling out and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, dude, it's only been 6 fucking months. Like, you look like shit.
Meth, bro.
You know?
Hold on, it's
So-
been 6 months and you've seen him?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he looks like, hey, he's scared to death.
Wow.
He doesn't want to come near me. Like, I put my hand down. He's just like, oh, no. You know?
Right.
Scared to death. Looks like shit. I'm like, fuck, I gotta take the fucking dog home now, man. You know, I just got to. I gotta try to better his life. He's over there fucking
You
whining.
can see him in the camera.
Can you?
He's such a dick.
He knows we're talking about him.
Yeah.
So I bring this fucker home, and I convince my wife, like, hey, look, just let me keep this fucking dog.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to be living here forever. We're going to get a fucking house, whatever. And we won't have to fucking worry about it. She's like, okay. Big fucking mistake. Never should have took this fucking dog back in. He's been nothing but fucking problems. He's an asshole. His fucking breath stinks. You know, he's more like a cat. You know, like cats will love you on their terms.
And
you
then
know?
he'll just go do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
like literally, you could reach your hand down to like pet him. Like he'll be
Right.
begging you to like pet him or scratch him or something. And as soon as you fucking touch him, he's like, you know, just fucking eat you alive. You can't sleep with him. You know, like if you're laying on the couch or something with him and like
You try to move him.
yeah, and like your foot twitches a little bit, he fucking full on attacks you.
When
You know.
my favorite is when like Darren and I would be on the fucking futon at his old house,
Yeah.
and like Rico's like under the blanket, And Darren moves
Yeah.
and Rico like
From
so
under the
funny.
blanket.
From under the blanket.
So it's like the blanket's fucking yelling at you.
It's like, dude, it was so, or like if he was like, if his head was there and he's like, you get close to him, he'll start like showing his teeth
Yeah.
to you. Dude, it's so funny, man. I loved it when he did it to Darren because it was like, motherfucker, you better get away.
But is he like especially loyal to any one person or anything like that?
Like he of everybody that I know, including people that live here, I can do more with him than anybody else.
Yeah.
Like he'll listen to me. He won't listen to fucking nobody
Pablo
else.
Escobar,
you
too.
know.
He's fucking
Yeah, he's a,
But
he's
like
a fucking
as,
gangster.
as far as like reaching down and grabbing him, like if I have to, I can reach down and pick him up. But nobody else can fucking pick him up.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's
Yeah.
cool about animals, man. Like they pick one or two or a couple people to be
Imprint.
close to. Yeah, yeah.
And Chihuahuas especially, like they're one person fucking dogs. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. He's over there fucking telling everybody right now, you're talking about me.
Speaking about Pablo Escobar, how about
Dude, that shit's been fucked up, man.
Yeah, I heard they're doing like
El
the trial
Chapo?
now or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His son flipped on him pretty much. And his son's the reason why he got busted and he got rearrested in the first place.
But do you think he's ever gonna go down?
Oh, who, Pablo?
Yeah.
Or not
No,
Pablo,
Chapo.
Chapo, yeah. Chapo's gonna go down, yeah. He's not gonna get, I don't think he'll get death penalty, he'll just get life.
But he built tunnels
and
and
shit?
all that
Yeah,
shit.
but this is like Max, dude.
And he's in
Max
New
is a
York,
facility
right?
In, like in the United States in New York.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
ain't going nowhere. Nowhere.
He- he's done pretty much.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. There ain't no burying out of that.
It would be interesting though. They're talking about him taking the stand.
Yeah, I've heard that. Which,
Like that would be interesting.
You know, it's like I've been looking. It sounds really weird. I've been looking for like courtroom footage of this, but I don't think they've been like really. You know, kind of how like they did like they did courtroom footage of like fucking O.J. Simpson and shit
Yeah.
like that. I've been kind of like I've been so interested in this. Like
They probably won't do
They
footage
won't
for
do
that,
it
yeah.
because there's so many. There's so much shit at stake for this. It's like there's so many people that have like testified and flipped and stuff like that, where they'll end up dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They don't want their fucking faces out there.
Yeah.
Who's
See,
gonna-
look,
who's gonna
look,
flip
Chubbs is
on
over here trying to
Chapo?
fucking pet him. He's fucking barking at him. Probably won't. He
He's,
just
like,
wants
sniffing me.
upstairs.
Yeah, it's crazy shit.
It is fucking crazy, man. So yeah, Chubb said like, "Hey, he can't fucking burrow his way out of that." Yeah,
No,
I
you
believe he
can't.
fucking could.
What, out of the state pen? Like out of like in the states, like United States, like a maximum state facility.
Where there's a
they-
will,
Well,
there's a
New York
way.
State did have those two guys break out, the ones that were sleeping with the
Yeah.
psychologist or
But
whatever.
I think for him, pretty sure he's kind of guarded, kind of like
Wait,
the.
was that a real
Suicide
thing or just an
Squad.
episode of SVU?
No, it was a real thing.
Oh, it was?
Two
'Cause
guys-
I have it on SVU too.
Did it?
Yeah.
They were copying that story for
Probably,
sure.
yeah.
Taking it straight
They
from
do
the
that shit all
headlines.
the time.
I'm sure like they'll move his cell like every week, and they'll have like 4 or 5 guards in there, things like that. They're not gonna let it. Yeah, they're not gonna let that fucker get anywhere.
They'll just fucking fly a helicopter over. Black Hawk
Oh,
helicopter.
did you remember about a year ago? That's how a guy escaped from prison. They flew
Was
a
it
fucking
really?
helicopter and he fucking jumped on the helicopter.
Yeah,
and took
yeah, I
him
remember
out.
hearing something
Yeah,
about
we
that,
talked
yeah.
about it on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that.
I think it's crazy people are all using drones to drop shit into
Yeah, drop
jails and
drugs
shit.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a big enough drone, you could pull a person out.
Oh, I'm sure you could. Yeah.
Or enough drones.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking wild.
See like 50 drones come over and be like, yeah, hook me up.
He's probably already got that lined up anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whether or not they find him guilty or innocent or he gets fucking life in prison, somebody's already working on an escape for him.
Mhm.
They're like, all right, they're gonna put you somewhere
I
here.
don't think so.
Let's
man.
work on it.
I don't think so. I think they're done with him. Like, I hate to say, I'm sure they've moved on to somebody more.
Yeah,
just as
but
powerful.
How
He's-
would you
he's
How would
not
you
done
like
with
to
him.
be on that jury? That'd be
I know,
scary
that'd be
as
the scary
I would
thing.
fuck.
not say jack shit.
Oh.
I would say, thank you, Mr.
They all have to go in wet sack after this.
Yeah, man. Like I would like a voice modulator and a black hood over my head the entire time.
Yeah.
Would it be a black hood or a white hood?
Black hood.
Black hood.
Whatever he prefers. I ain't
Yeah.
saying shit.
It's just fucking crazy.
Dude, I don't think there'd be any more anxiety for the rest of your life than if you were serving on that jury. There's a would you rather question here.
What do you mean, like,
Would you rather
anxiety?
serve on the jury for El Chapo?
Or go 2 inches deeper in your dad.
Yeah.
So you don't think there'd be any anxiety after you do it? Or do you think there would be?
Oh, I would live for the rest of my life in freaking fear,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Oh yeah. Especially if you found him guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you found it menacing, you're just like, woo,
Yeah.
dodge that bullet.
Dodge that bullet.
Glad everybody else was thinking on the same wavelength as me. Man, yeah.
It's scared for the rest of your life.
Right.
I don't know, man.
My fucking Alexa's
It's
like,
listening to us because we're talking about Chavo.
Yes. Alexa, cancel.
Knock it off.
Well, have you guys heard about that whole thing about how that Alexa is just listening to everything?
I don't give a shit. At least
Yeah.
somebody's fucking
Oh,
listening.
shit. I saw today that one of the family testing, like to get your
DNA
your
testing?
DNA testing for
Yeah.
like your family and stuff, they fucking sold their shit to the government. Like they pretty much were like, yeah, you can take our whole database if you want to.
Well, I mean, your
I mean,
information
yeah.
is pretty much out there anyway. Like,
Well, yeah,
it's
but
like,
you're
I don't think
you're
anybody
taking your
cares.
DNA,
Yeah.
like I've been seeing nothing but Oculus Rift
but they're taking
ads.
your DNA.
Oh, well, but I mean, like it's pretty much the same thing.
They're taking your DNA. your web presence on the internet is not as much as your DNA, though.
That's true. Your DNA is your DNA.
But they're taking your DNA.
But how are they getting the DNA?
From like
Ancestry.com.
Ancestry or like 23andMe. It's one of
Then
those
you're
things.
dumb for giving
Exactly.
it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably written in their clause
Everyone
somewhere.
gives up all this shit willingly, and then they want to act surprised
Exactly. Why this isn't happening?
how.
Like,
Oh.
yeah, here's a whole fucking vial of saliva. I know you're not gonna do anything wrong with it. Yeah, right.
But if someone like grabs a piece of your hair or something, they got your DNA. You know what I mean?
Only if
Like-
it's got the
You
follicle.
gotta have the follicle.
Gotta have the
yeah.
follicle.
Okay.
You know.
Every
Yeah.
time you do a drug test,
Yeah.
they used
got
to.
your
That's the way
urine.
they used to do them. Drug tests. They used to do hair tests.
Mm,
Started going away with them by now, but
yeah.
It'd be like an interesting sci-fi movie. Like you do an Ancestry.com, and then
There's a clone of you pop up.
yeah, like
That'd
yeah.
be wicked as fuck.
Or like you go into the future and it's a bunch of clones of you just walking around.
Yeah.
It's the way of the future.
They just say it's the way of the future.
Dude, I actually had somebody kept saying that the other day. Like, it's the way of the future. And the guy was like, "It is the way of the future." I'm like, it's the way of the future. And he
It's the
kept
way
doing
of
it.
the
And I was
future.
like, it was at work. It was pretty funny. And I was like, man, I wish these guys were here. Because nobody else thinks this shit's funny than me.
That's the way of the future, man.
It's the way of the future.
The guy was just like, it really is. I'm like, it's the way of the future. He's like, I know. Are you going to do it? I'm like, yeah, it's the way of the future.
It's the way of the fucking future. Did you hear me?
I know. He's just like, okay, cool, man. I'm like, I'm not getting this, motherfucker.
It's the way of the future.
Yeah. Years.
Oh shit! Well,
yeah.
I hate to cut this short, fellas.
Oh,
We've been
man.
going for about an hour and 15 minutes now. That is going to be our time this week. I want to thank everybody for watching, even the trolls that got on the YouTube page. Hey,
Fucking trolls.
every comment is good. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click that thumbs up button on there. Like I always say, if you like us, tell a friend. If you hate us, tell 10 friends. Really don't care. You know, just get our numbers up there.
We
That's
don't
what-
give a fuck.
Yeah, don't give a fuck at all. But I want to thank our guest Tyler Maggard for coming on.
Yeah, buddy.
I think I'm just going to
Thanks,
change your
buddy.
name to Tyler Haggard.
Whatever you gotta
permanently.
do. I gotta be a regular.
Do you see his
style dad.
tattoo? It clearly says TM
Yeah,
on
it
it.
says
that's true.
TM. Trademark.
Trademark.
That-
Trademark by Mattel.
that's why it's so shitty. It's trademark, but thank you.
You want to plug
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got
that
plug
was,
anything?
oh fuck!
Plug something.
I got nothing to plug.
Plug
I got
something.
Nothing. Still,
Your dad's got something to plug, though, apparently.
Ooh.
no, he doesn't.
Thanks for coming on, dude. I
Thanks,
appreciate
buddy.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem,
Appreciate
man. We had our guest cancel on us tonight, and you came in with the clutch,
it. Came in
man.
clutch.
Yeah, so
That's how I do it.
hell yes. So we appreciate that. Once again, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks all the trolls. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't ever really fuck with the fucking Snapchat anymore, so you don't really have to follow us on there, but you could
No
if you
dick
wanted to.
pics.
Yeah.
Or else unless you're Hutcherson and Chelsea.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I will always look.
Let's play a game next week.
see if we get Josh Hutcherson's dick
Yeah.
on the Snapchat.
If I could tell the difference in dicks.
Yeah.
Is
Great
this Josh
game.
Hutcherson's dick? Nope. No,
Nope.
wrong curvature.
Guess Josh Hutcherson's dick.
I would have put mine on there and like, is it a little bit to the left.
Oh. But all right, we are going to get the fuck out of here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to get the fuck out of here. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
And I'm left for Sloppy Dusty B. At Chuck.
I'm Chubby Friendly.
And I'm Tyler Maggard.
And we're out of here.
Fuck you, Toby.
Fuck yeah.
Asshole.
Damn, that was too short.
I know.
That's what
I
she
wanted to
said.
talk
always
about.
do like
Want to talk about more stuff?
You ain't leaving, are you?
No.
You're ready to say, I gotta run right off. Quite yet.
Damn, that sucked. I thought it was gonna be way longer.
It was an hour and 18 minutes.
Damn. That was fun.